All right, what's up guys? It's Jordan Pellegrino. We're here at the 2020 King of the Hammers race. We've been pre-running yesterday, did the whole first lap. So we're just making a couple changes on the car. We're making an adjustment on the front shocks. We've run tons of desert with the Mickeys. We went out and ran them on the race car on the qualifying course yesterday, just bouncing and sliding through rocks. So, I mean, they're holding up great. Still not a scuff on the sidewall.
We just put a lot of miles, about 150 miles, on the actual race course yesterday. In that 150 miles, I can tell you, the Mickey Thompson tires look like brand new. And we ran over some super sharp rocks. If you hit those, you're gonna get a flat. And we just mowed them right down. I'm super happy to be running Mickey Thompsons, I can tell you that.
We're gonna get right back into it and then go put about 50 miles on the car, make sure it's all good, and then park it, qualify, park it again, and go race.
and I qualified this morning. I was behind him, took my run on the course. There was something not quite right with the alternator, so I wasn't getting as much power as I should. So as I came around to the big hill, I couldn't climb it. I had to back up and drop into reverse. I was able to get it back on the ground and then continue on. So right now I sit in 28. So the Mickeys did really good out there. In fact, a lot of people are coming in with flats because there's some bad, sharp rocks out there, and mine don't even have a scratch. So I think they did awesome. Same with Jordan's.
We had a really good run, smooth run, kept the car safe, kept the wheels down. That's really all that matters here. We're only a few short days from the race, so it's very crucial to keep the car safe and in one piece now, to not make more work or too much work for ourselves before the race. The R1s were awesome. You know, I'm coming into corners as hot as I possibly can and braking as late as I can, and they were hooking up like better than anything. So we made a few changes before we showed up here to the lakebed to the R1s, and they've just been getting better and better throughout the week. We've been fine-tuning them, so I'm really excited. They've been working phenomenal. I'm happy with my time. You know, I'm sitting in second right now, so less than half a second away from first, so we're in a good spot. We'll probably get bumped back through the day, but I'm happy with where we're at, and we'll keep the day on rolling.
What's up, boys?
It's Friday morning, race day, and we're all lined up in staging right now. Pretty soon they'll take us over to the start line. It's very exciting this morning. Everybody's here and ready to go. This is the day we've all been waiting for and prepping for, so I'm really looking forward to getting out there.
So this is infield over here. So they're coming up and around and over that.
Okay.
I think this is the trail they're going to be on.
Sounds good.
When it came to race day, you know, the first lap I had down, we pre-ran that. I felt great. Our pace was good. Jordan was way ahead of me. I could hear on the radio that he was a long way ahead of us. No problem, we were just running our speed that we knew we could make the vehicle survive through the day. We were at about mile 49. I overheard on the radio that Jordan was having some trouble, and I really felt bad. I didn't know the severity of it. For obvious reasons, the team was isolating some of that information from me, but they were also preparing me that when I came around, I might need to help or support Jordan somehow. Had a little bit of information that meant his car was down. He was doing really good. He was running in third place. He had a great pace. But as everybody knows, this is the world's toughest single-day race. So any and everything will happen. Even though we've prepared his car and pre-run it so hard, of course, something that's never given us trouble on this day gave us trouble and ended up taking him out of the race. So I felt really bad. Nonetheless, there's nothing I could do. So we just carried the flag for the rest of the team to the finish line. Got him. Second lap, a little tougher. That's a whole rock loop. You're really in the big stuff. You know, you're running 13 rock trails on that loop. The course is getting really beat up now because the previous day's races and today's race on Friday is all running through there. So the course is really getting beat up compared to when we pre-ran. So it's rough.
Let the air out of your tires if you want to make it. Yeah, little air out helps a lot. Let the air out of your tires, son. You'll make it better. You make it down the hill. It's part of the race card.
Then you get on to lap 3. Lap 3, it's late in the day. You've been going for 8 hours, and you got to dig deep to find the energy and the accuracy to get your car through that lap without damaging it. It's also starting to get dark, so now things look different in the dark. You're going through trails that are literally the average guy would find impassable, and we're having to race through this stuff. So it's very rough. If you thought the first, second lap were rough, the third lap is ridiculously rough. Even getting up the rock hills or going through the whoop-de-doos, everything is super abrupt. It's like hitting a curb at full speed. I'll tell you, honestly, I didn't know if everything would hold up. I mean, it is so rough. You're just beating on the vehicle. And to find out that our equipment would take that kind of a beating was awesome. I mean, no customer would ever put their Jeep through that. They'd cry before they did it.
Dude, it was unbelievable. So rough. So rough.
The reality is, all of this getting to the finish line isn't even possible without the support of the entire Genright team. These folks were there for a long time, helped us get through the entire week, and on race day, they're the ones that man all the pits and keep the car moving.
Tony Pellegrino in 4485. Congratulations on your finish.
Yeah, thank you. That is almost impossible to do in a Jeep. It was really tough.
Coming in 32nd, even ahead of other competitors, it was 44 that finished. Our products and our partners' products that we've also got on the vehicle proved that we've got the right combination that it takes to get to the finish line.